Yo, yo, against the grain nation. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Time to rise and grind, guys. How you guys doing on this morning? You in great health, great spirit, dominating everything you touch? I know, because you listen to enough of my videos to where that's pretty much expected. Once you realize that and were able to open your eyes on this morning and realize that that's the greatest blessing of all, the rest, man, is a gift. The rest is an opportunity. And we need to take it as such. So 2 Chainz have this song, man, to say, and I love it. I love hearing it because it says, man, if you woke up this morning, you winning. Motivational Mondays, guys. On this channel, man, we provoking thought, promoting higher levels of understanding, motivating and elevating so that you can go out and dominate. It's your boy Top Dog. I'm back in the building. And I'm going to put a little emphasis on this. It's early morning, man. We rising and grinding on a short walk here. And this is where I download a lot of my thoughts on these walks. So I'm going to raise my level up a little bit so that you can rise to the occasion. And we're going to start your day off right. So we're going to be the ones that give you your early morning dose of adrenaline so that you can go out and produce, be productive, right? And turn this day into something great, because this is just another opportunity. So here's my thought process for today, guys. And I want to reference a book that some of you may be familiar with, and it's called The Little Red Hen. I'm going to caution you today on Motivational Mondays, and I'm going to walk you through this book, and I'm going to tell you how we were reading things when we were younger that was kind of relatable to what we go through on today, right? So The Little Red Hen is a book about a hen that wants to make a loaf of bread. So she asked some of her friends on the farm, hey, who's going to help me? Who's going to help me plant the wheat? Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the pig. She said, all right, I'll do it myself. All right, so when the wheat grows, she goes around to those same buddies and says, who's going to help me cut the wheat? Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the pig. And this story goes on and on. After every time that she was denied, after asking for assistance to ultimately bake this loaf of bread, everybody denied her. Now, does this sound familiar? Now, take the bread, take the loaf of bread, and use that as a metaphor for wherever it is that you're going in life. All right, let's transfer this over to this channel that I'm working on right now. Who's going to support it? Not I, said this person. Not I, said that person. Right? Who's going to look at the videos every day and just give commentary and give what you think? Not I, said whomever. Not I, said that person. Not I. Right? So ultimately our goal is to break a loaf of bread, or is to put out a product at the end. I don't want you to take this literally. I want you to follow along with me in your mind about what it is that I'm talking about, right? So the moment that we go out and we desire to do something great, and let me tell you something, man. Nothing in this life can be accomplished by yourself. This is the reason why so many of us stay running in place for too long, because we don't realize that nothing can be done without a team. Nothing in this world that's big and great can be accomplished on your own. And listen, it's not, what I'm coming to find out, that it's not that people want to do things on their own. It's just the support systems of who you're around will kill your dream faster than the police. This is why it's vitally important that you surround yourself with like-minded individuals that are on what you on, right? So I'll bring in the reference of the tricycle, the bicycle, and the motorcycle. All right? Tricycle, man, if you ride a tricycle, all of us have ridden a tricycle once before in our lives. And you know, hey, man, you riding a tricycle down the street, man. You know, you moving, but it's at a slower pace, right? So if you, for instance, a tricycle, and you surrounding yourselves with other tricycles, imagine the rate in which you're going to be moving along. Let me fast forward through this. All right? So tricycles can never move as fast as a bicycle. Bicycles, you're moving a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? But you come to realize that on a bicycle, you can never move as fast as you would on a motorcycle. So if you're a motorcycle, you have to surround yourself with other motorcycles so that you can continue up with the pace in which you need to move to make your dreams come a reality. Not saying that a tricycle nor a bicycle won't get there, but they'll never be able to move as fast and keep up with the pace as fast as a motorcycle, right? So all three are fine because you're still moving, but the pace at which you need to move is solely based on you, right? And you need to surround yourself with those that are moving at that same exact pace, right? So going back to this loaf of bread and relating that into that subject matter, right? So this hen was a motorcycle around a bunch of tricycles and expecting them to pitch in on finishing this product or getting to this goal, which was baking this loaf of bread. All right? So long story short, everything that she asked them to do, everything that she was trying to assemble a team to do so that they could get to the end goal faster, they sat around licking their asses and playing around and letting her do all the work and produce all the results, right? So here's what happens. Here's where I'm tying this all into, and here's what I want you to get. When all of the work was done and the product was produced, now here comes everybody wanting to sit at the table and break bread. Does this sound familiar? Now everybody want to break bread with you. All the hard work is done. You didn't contribute into any of the hard work, but you now want to break bread. And guess what that little hen said? No. Go get your own. Go do your own. Go put in the work that I just done. See, it's not so much that individuals are people want to do things in a team. But you have people like this, you have people that are just not on your level, just not thinking in the way that you think. They have a poverty mindset rather than an abundance mindset, and you cannot fit a square peg in a round hole. You have to continually seek the motorcycles if you're a motorcycle. But don't be out here perpetrating like you're a motorcycle and you're not, and you're actually a bicycle. You have to properly assess where it is that you are and stop being ashamed of the fact that you're just a bicycle and you want to be a motorcycle. You just got a little bit more work to do. You see, that's the problem with some of us as well. We think we motorcycles, and we're not, because we haven't properly assessed ourselves to know where it is that we are, and so that we can start where it is that we are and build from there. So there were a couple of lessons that needed to be taken away from that story that I want to provide to you guys on this Motivational Monday. And I pretty much just did, right? Evaluate who it is that you are before you start to try to evaluate where someone else is. Are you a tricycle? There's nothing wrong with that. You're moving. Are you a bicycle? Nothing wrong with that. You're moving, but you're moving it at an even faster pace. Or are you a motorcycle? And once you've evaluated that, then you can start to surround your circle with those that have the same and like mindset as you. Because when you go to bake your bread and you ask someone, when you go to bake your bread as a motorcycle and you ask someone for assistance, they're going to have no problem in helping you because they understand, because their mindset has elevated to a level to let them know that nothing can be done alone. You need a proper team. And it doesn't matter who's at the top baking the bread, because everybody can't be the cook. Everybody can't be the chief. You need other people to fall in line, but when you have the proper mindset, there is going to be no envy and no strife about who is presumed to be at the head of the table. You're not going to have any of that, because everybody is under one mindset. You see, it's so funny how when it comes to working together with our people, it's so funny how all of a sudden now we need a title or we need a seat at the head of the table. But when you go work in your 9 to 5, they tell you what to do and you do it. It's funny how that happens, isn't it? Oh, I'm going off deep here today. I'm going off in a world to where it's going to make a couple people mad. I'm going to step on a couple people's toes because they know I'm telling the truth. So, again, back to the story. Back to the Little Red Hen. If you haven't read it, Google it. Look it up. The ultimate goal, people, is to bake the bread. That's the mission. It doesn't matter. So if I'm baking the bread and I ask you to help me plant the wheat and help me chop the wheat and help me shift the flour and to help me crack the eggs, it don't matter. Fall in line, because the ultimate goal is, let's get this bread baked. And we all win. We can all sit down at the end of the day and break bread together. So, what I want to hop on this camera, man, and I get passionate about this stuff because this is what I was born to do. This right here is what I was born to do, and I love it. I love it because I know that this is the largest YouTube platform out there. I know it is. And I know that these videos are going to help someone hundreds and thousands of years down the line. My legacy is being cemented right now. My legacy is being confirmed. So, the two things that I want to motivate you about on this Motivational Monday is, and the takeaways from that story are, watch your circle. Watch your circle. But don't fall into the trap of, first of all, not knowing what level you on. Because you'll be misconceiving yourself, and that's the worst thing that you could ever do. See, you can lie to a lot of people, but you can't lie to yourself. You could do it, but it's very, 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 very hard to lie to yourself. So do a proper assessment of where you are. And you can use my analogy about the tricycle, bicycle, and motorcycle. You can use that. Which one are you? Because you're going to have to properly align yourself with tricycles, bicycles, or motorcycles. That's one takeaway from the story. You got to align yourself with people that are amongst the same mindset as you. Why is it that you think, I'm going to throw this in here, man, and I'm going to let you guys go. Why is it that you think, man, for example, we all grew up in a specific and certain neighborhoods, right? You can drive through that same neighborhood today, and quite possibly, I said more times than not, you're going to find the same people hanging out on the same corner that were there when you were there and you left, if you had an opportunity to make it out. Why is that? Because they've surrounded themselves with the same mindsets that they in. So that's tricycling at its best. So these people have surrounded themselves with other tricycles and become so content and become so comfortable with their surroundings that they never want to be anything else other than tricycles. Why? That's what it is. It's not that they want to be around tricycles and they're comfortable with that, but they've never put themselves in a position to be around a bicycle. I'm talking to somebody today. They've never put themselves in a position to be around a bicycle. So therefore, no growth can take place. I don't think that anybody in this world wants to do the same thing over and over. They just haven't been introduced to anything better. You see, I'll start going off and preaching. Eric Thomas already took the hip-hop preacher, but I'm a preacher of a different kind. I'm the intellectual preacher. That's it. I'm coining that one. I'm the intellectual preacher. He took the hip-hop preacher. I'm the intellectual preacher. This is what happens. All around the world, people get caught in sets. People get caught in sets of comfortability, and therefore they cannot grow. They get comfortable with their surroundings. Let me give you another example while I'm on this, man, and these things just coming to me. If you put a baby shark in a 10-gallon tank, it's only going to grow to the capabilities of its surroundings. So it's only going to grow as far as that 10-gallon tank allows it to grow. Listen to me now. It's only going to grow to the capacity of its surroundings. But you take that same baby shark and you put it in the ocean and it'll grow to 60, 70 feet long. And I may be underestimating. Woo! This is Motivational Mondays, guys. So, back to the Little Red Hen. I want you to take all of this in. I want you to share this video, man. Share this video. All right? So, surroundings. I went on that tangent. Surroundings. You're only going to grow to the capacity of your surroundings. Don't be a shark that confines yourself to a 10-gallon tank. Woo! when you have the whole ocean. You got the whole ocean in which you can put yourself and you can grow to a limitless. You can grow where you're limitless. Oh man, let me stop, man. Let me stop, because I'm gonna start asking y'all. I'm gonna start putting my Cash App in here on this. But do not. So that's what this little red hen was telling us. All right, don't worry about it. You ain't got to help me, but I'm going to get it done. Don't let nobody stop your progress. Don't let anyone stop your progress. They tell you no, say no problem, I'll do it myself. No problem, I'll do it myself. But continually at the same time, what you have to do is to continually search for those that will. Those that see the vision and will jump on board with you, because ultimately, to get where you're going, you have to have a team with you. So don't get caught up in, well, nobody's helping me, I have to do everything on my own, because you're only going to make it so far if you continually do that. So we have to do two things simultaneously. We have to continually work, but we have to continually work to find those that are operating on the same frequency as we're operating on. Next, that's it, man. Don't never let nobody stop your shine. Surround yourself with the right people and never give up. See the project all the way through to the end. All right? So guys, Motivational Mondays. You know it's your boy Top Dog. I have to thank my viewers for the continued support, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the notifications buzzer so that you're aware when we put out new content. And man, this is why I do it. This is why I'm up early in the morning. Most of y'all still sleeping right now, but I'm up motivating on a Motivational Monday. So you found value in this, I know. And until the next time, man, when we make a video, it's your boy Top Dog. I'm out. You know what we need to do now. Rise, grind, be great. Be great. Eliminate the thought of competition and replace it with domination, elevation, motivation. And I'll leave you with what I just told you before, because I think that was very powerful. If you're a shark, do not confine yourself to the thoughts and the mindsets of a 10-gallon tank. When you can exist in an ocean that goes on, that spreads for an ocean, man, goes on for tens of thousands of miles. You can live there and you can grow to the limits. You have no limits. It's your boy Top Dog. I'm out.